Ah, aqui já vem diferente, né? É mais bosta que o meu que eu tô usando? Esse aqui é mais bosta que eu tô usando. Ah, esse aqui é bom, porque eu não tenho, né? Esse aqui eu vou comprar. Aumenta pros dólares lá de baixo. Não vale a pena comprar agora. Diz que aumenta pra todo mundo. Aumenta um. Aumenta dois. Esse aqui é o quê? Eu não vou seguir a veneno. Isso aqui é do tempo, né? É, esse aqui é do tempo. Esse aqui não vou comprar nenhum.
Silence, one and all! Your king, Camor the Eighth, speaks!
My people, I thank you for your tireless efforts. As you are well aware, our glorious nation's production has suffered a harsh fall since the wind's cessation brought the Grand Mill to a halt. Without nature's former bounty, our turbines went completely still. They sit as silent as the desert night. In the wake of this crisis, you rose up and took matters literally in hand, operating the turbines manually. I, your king, lack words to thank you for your hard work. However, I am much aggrieved to say that energy production is less than 1/5 its former total. At this rate, our proud kingdom, renowned for its unparalleled industry, is doomed to ineluctable decline. I find myself without recourse but to revisit my prior fiat regarding the schedule of all able-bodied citizens. Henceforth, labor shall commence at 0900 hours and will extend beyond the current 1659 until 2059, effective immediately.
What? We're flesh and blood! We need rest!
In so doing, turbine output is expected to rise to 30% of its former value before the wind ceased output of...
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Grave news! Just ridiculous.
What? The Vestal? Be calm, my children. I know your pain all too well. My heart bleeds just as yours. But I ask that you join me in remembering the cause of our woes. The crystal orthodoxy and the vestal's indolence. Therein lies the true cause of the wind's absence. And what has the great vestal done since the air went still? What did she do in the face of your suffering? She abandoned you, fled the country to save herself alone. In this, Ansheim's first and direst hour of need, the vessel we loved and trusted is powerless or unwilling to help. Though it pains me deeply to tell you of these things, I cannot deny this simple truth. What resolution can be brought about to this terrible crisis? The crystal orthodoxy is naught but a hollow creed. What result have years of worship at the altar of the crystal brought us? Once more I say it. It is by our own hands that we shall push this glorious kingdom ever forward. Onward to still greater glory.
There. Just now, that leer. That was aimed at us.
Seems that little speech was for your benefit, Agnes.
It's slander is what it is. That creep's giving you no chance at all to defend yourself.
Agnes.
Agnes oblige, Vestal of Wind. His Majesty bids you come.
Ah, I see you've returned, Vestal. Why then did you not come to me for an audience immediately? I was dreadfully worried, you know. I'd begun to think you'd fallen victim to some terrible accident. So, what of the Caldislan Chasm?
I fear it was worse even than your Majesty had imagined.
So tell me, was it worse than the state of your own nation? Are you even aware of the situation here?
The wind remains still.
And the Grand Mill be calmed. I'm pleased to see you're not totally ignorant. The turbines that form the heart of this kingdom, the greatest symbols of her wisdom, now turn by hand. The hands of our citizens, compulsory labor service. Our survival hinges now upon their sacrifice. And even that will not last forever. We need that mill turning again soon. Not by our citizens' hands, but by the wind. And whose job is it to see that the wind blows, if not the Vestals? I can think of no other value you provide, save that. Anyway, will you now end the suffering your negligence has caused to this land? To its people? Or is that beyond your abilities? Perhaps you would sooner run again. Turn away from the plight of your people.
If that is all His Majesty wished to say, I'll be on my way. I haven't the time to waste here.
What? I'll not be spoken to like this! Just whose fault do you think this mess is, girl?
Tomou.
That could have gone better. Not that I blame you for getting mad.
Mad? I felt no anger, only fear. The king frightens me.
His tone was far from pleasant, but he didn't seem dangerous.
The people who had come to hear him speak frighten me the same. Everyone in this city, they see me only as the Vestal, not a human being. I don't know how to speak to them. Just thinking on it sets my legs to trembling.
That explains the tense look you've worn since we've landed here.
Personally, I felt amazing after that little conversation. Did you see his face? It was purple. I nearly laughed out loud.
I tuned him out about halfway through his speech myself. I never did have much attention span for listening to men go on. Now women.
In any case, we'd best hurry to the temple. It's all that I can do.
Sim. Ah, só agora que apareceu isso. Superstar, mas mapas azuis é um mapa azul que parece mapa batalha interior. Se diz, eu buscaria azul de si. É supremo, oportunidade para ver outro perto culturais anteriores. Aqui história com seus trios de bloquear novos poderosos trabalhos.
Ah, good day! I believe this is our first meeting, yes? Erutis Profiteer, Chairman of the Canal and Profiteer Merchantry at your service. How kind of you to pay me this visit. Now, what is it you are needing today? We are the only purveyor of water licensed by the king himself, and we take pride in our product. No effort is spared in providing the cleanest, freshest water possible. The results are clear. Water humor, yes? Ah, but I have lost the time again. I have appointments waiting, my friends. Let us speak again soon. Guard! Our honored guests are leaving. See they are seen out. Have a refreshing day! Back again, is it? And what is it you're needing today, hmm? We are the only purveyor of water licensed by the king himself, and with no effort is spared in providing the cleanest. Already heard that one, have you? A shame. But I must ask you to forgive me, my friends. I have the lunch meeting, you understand. Guard! Our honored guests are leaving. Have a refreshing day.
Ok.
Feeling parched. Can we stop for a drink of water?
You, stop! This well is property of the Cameron Profiteer Merchantry. Unauthorized withdrawals are strictly prohibited.
Withdrawals? There are people out here going thirsty!
No! There are peasants going thirsty. If you want a free drink so badly, go join the other rabble at the Oasis.
Que bosta. Jogatina.
Help! Someone!
What's wrong?
Thieves! I've been robbed!
What?
They took my water, my pack, even the camel I rode in on. They took everything. That man from the merchantry didn't say anything about this. He told me to come here, said it was safe. How am I supposed to survive if I have to risk my life every time I need water?
Try to stay calm. Do you know where these thieves are now?
They're right behind you!
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, maybe 40 in all? That's quite the little band they've assembled.
We'll take care of this, sir. You go ahead. Get out of here!
Hey! Just what are you doing? Letting a good mark go? Our good mark, mind!
We couldn't stand to watch you cowards just do as you pleased.
You have to stop this. Drop everything you've stolen and leave this place at once!
What's this, then? Who are they? I've got no word of this lot. Leave it out, it's too hot for this. Change of plans, boys. We're done here.
Wait! Leave the goods you stole!
Not familiar with how thieving works, then? I'm cross enough already. And to heck with this thirst. The needles in my throat are driving me mad! I need a drink. This anger won't leave me till this thirst has. We're out, boys!
Hey! I said wait!
Stop this. I feel the same, but there are too many. We can't take them head on.
Aí. Tem um baú. Vamos ver se vai dar certo. Opa! Lascou, hein? Dá fora daqui. Dá fora daqui, tá ligado, meu irmão? Dá fora daqui. Vai, cispa daqui. Vamos pro principal, vai. Dá pra ver como que é o nível lá. Ai, diminui minha defesa.
Do you feel that?
Monsters. Monsters roaming here, and quite a few.
Inside the temple? How? What happened to this place, Agnes?
The crystal of wind was swallowed up in darkness.
Darkness.
Yes, at the chasm in Kaldisla. It opened at the same time the crystal lost its light. And the dark that consumed it continues to breed more darkness still. I expect that font of shadows is to blame for drawing these creatures here.
Not good.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant as we proceed. A moment's distraction could prove fatal.
Ó, tem dois baús aqui. Você vê o nível deles aqui? Dá pra saber. Caraca, tirou mais da metade da minha vida, velho. Olha aqui. Caraca, mano. Que idiota, mas, mano. E aí tem que estar muito mais forte, velho. Eu vou começar a levar um pau de novo. Ah, mas foi muito dano, velho, isso. Vamos para os ladrões lá mesmo. É dano demais que eles dão, mano. Salvar aqui, vai. Não, espera. Filho da mãe, me deu cegueira, velho. Terra. Entendi. Da mãe. Ah, os dois não precisam não. Se ferrou, hein? Eu tenho que matar esse gato, velho. Água. Deu cegueira nela! Mano. É como eu falei, né? Vou levar uma sova aqui. Vamos ver até onde eu vou levar uma surra. Vimos. Aqui. E aqui. Ou eu corro, mano. Ok, vocês. Água também. Ah, tá de sacanagem, né? Tu matou ele. Filho da... Quê? Não é que sim. Nada errado. É porque tem 5 crofts. Agora eu vou correr de você, mano. Vou correr de você pra matar o Merrilo. Deixa eu tirar o alto. Gato esperto, mano. Filho da mãe. Velho. Ele ainda me envenenou, velho. Que bicho, filha da mãe.
What's this now? The ones from the Oasis, is it? You're the rats sneaking about the place?
Why do you persist in these awful deeds? You must return the articles you stole!
One of you muzzle this dog's yapping, would you? Be a friend. And what? Don't tell me you came all this way just to vomit a few platitudes out on my floor. This place is nothing but sand and hypocrites. Drives a man mad. And this thirst, these daggers in my throat, all the water in the desert can't dull their edge.
The people you robbed at the Oasis were thirsty too. They risked their lives to get at that water, and you...
Spare me the lecture. You come to convert me? Set me on the straight and narrow? Teach me to follow the rules, be a good little sheep, live an honest life? Out here, honest lives end quick. The desert's a beast, and it's always hungry. The city's no different. There are only two kinds of folk in this world, make no mistake. The takers and the taken from. My worthless parents were easy marks. Textbook victims, and still, they grit their teeth and tried hard as they could to get through each day. Till the day came they couldn't feed a family of 3, so they cut loose their kid and disappeared.
They just left you?
The city just took and took till they had nothing left. Their own brat became a burden, so they dumped him like a bag of sand. Daft, eh? Absolutely stupid. If surviving means pinching from other folk, I'll happily join the takers.
Are you sure they left because you were a burden to them? Maybe they swallowed their tears and left you in the city, in hopes that you, at least, could find happiness there.
Aye. Or maybe they left me because they didn't have the guts to kill me themselves. You don't know a stinking thing about them.
You're right. I don't know their reasons. But they do. If they're still alive, you can go and ask them. You can track them down and make them explain themselves. Make them answer for their choices. You can yell and scream and fight as long as you like. As long as it takes. You can work on forgiving them. But you haven't done any of that. You've stayed here sulking and festering all your life. That's far dafter to me!
My throat! This accursed thirst. It's worse than ever. You. This is your fault! You smug, delusional, self-righteous little lambs make me sick! I'll take everything. Everything from you! Oi, Chief! Kent! Get your horns in here!
I assume your calling me means this conversation is over.
Aye, that's enough words. I'm choking on this lot's hypocrisy. I want them stripped to the bone.
I care nothing for your reasons, and still less for your ideals. My assistance hinges only on the weight of your coin purse.
She's heavy enough. You'll have your pay.
Then we've a contract, and you will have your money's worth.
But ele é... Eles não têm fraqueza, velho. Cara, eles têm muita vida. Olha a vida deles, velho. Olha o tanto de vida que eles têm. Ah, mentira que usa poção, mano. Beleza, bom. Não, e ainda ele usa a poção de 500 de vida, né? Ah, mentira. Ok. Provavelmente eu teria que matar o ladrão primeiro, né?
My contract ends here. I'll take my leave.
What? Chief, I don't understand.
Your odds are poor, and I don't take poor clients.
Go then! They all abandoned me in the end.
Pronto, ele tá sozinho agora. Porque eu sabia que ele ia embora. Ele não matou ele aqui. Por isso que é estranho, porque ele não ia perguntar com ele aqui. Vutis! Eu só tirei isso de vida dele. ¿Qué? Beleza, que desviou de todos.
A fitting end. Everything taken away. So thirsty.
Esse aqui foi difícil, mano. Ainda bem que ele não dava muito dano, velho. Cara, mas ele tem muita vida. Tinha muita vida esses bichos, esses dois, velho. E ladrão. Tiff. Ladrão.
Will you look at all this? And every bit of it's stolen, no doubt. We need to get these back to their owners.
You'll want to have a look at this first. It's rather stunning.
Da prefeitura.
Those thieves were under the employ of the Cammer and Profiteer merchantry.
And the people suffering? Did it mean nothing to them so long as they reaped a profit? Despicable!
Seems I've found another entry for my black as pitch list. This is unforgivable. We have to stop them! The people will continue to suffer as long as these degenerates hold the kingdom's water ransom. I say we storm the place and set this matter straight right now!